Man, it was a great atmosphere. I just told the team it really stings that we had a great opportunity at home in front of the 12s, and it was a great. Our fans did a great job, so we appreciate them. So, but it stings, you know. I thought just in general, you got to give Green Bay a lot of credit. I thought they outcoached us. We didn't have a good enough plan in all three phases. I'm responsible for that, and then frankly, we didn't play good enough. Didn't do the things that we've been doing that have won us games. We didn't do those things, so we can rattle those off if you want. But just told the team, hey, like the good news is everything that all of our goals are still ahead of us, and we'll go back to work tomorrow. So we'll watch the tape and attack the heck out of it like we've done the rest of the season, and move forward, and get ready for a good Vikings team coming in here, and let's go. So. Got a lot of football ahead of us. All of our goals are right there. So we got to learn from it, which we will, and move on.
Mike, what do you know right now about Geno's injury?
Yeah, so it was a knee for Geno. I'll tell you this, I mean, this guy, probably the toughest player I've ever been around, was severe enough for him not to come back in the game. We'll do all the tests tomorrow and kind of figure it out as we go. But right now, just structurally, it looks like it's okay. But, we got to get it imaged and all that stuff.
Was he close at all to being able to come back?
He wanted to, and then he was about to go back. I think one of those drives. I think it was the one I think it was the one before we threw the pick, and then he just couldn't go.
Do you expect him to miss more time, Mike?
I don't know. I mean, we got to get the test done, and I know he'll do everything humanly possible to go play, but just don't know right now.
So you can't. Just to clarify, whether it's a sprain or whatever, or you just there's no.
Don't know.
Olu, what happened with him?
Yeah, it's like a quad knee combo. Again, not sure the severity, severe enough for him not to come back in. So we'll figure out like the extent of what the imaging and all that type of stuff tomorrow.
Prior to the injury, he was struggling a bit and threw his fourth end zone. Oh no, Geno. Threw his fourth end zone interception. What do you think accounted for that in the game?
Well, I haven't talked to him about the play, but yeah, I mean, our whole team didn't play good enough to win. I mean, it's just so I'm part of that. Geno's part of that, and we got to learn from it and keep moving forward.
Yes, sir.
How much of the way that the game unfolded early, falling back 14-0, impact the way that you guys were able to run the football, especially coming out of last week's game? Yeah,
well, we didn't run it effective enough, and I think we still felt like we've got to stick with our plan to a large extent. We knew this team starts really fast. Defensively, we didn't hold up on our end of the bargain about calling that start on how these guys operate. But we'll look at the tape and see where we fell short and move on.
What do you think had trouble stopping them in the first half?
Why?
Yeah,
I just all of the above. I mean, it's just a microcosm for the rest of the game. There's some plays that we normally make that we didn't, and there's plays that they outplayed us and earned those yards, and I can call a better game too and have a better plan, so all the above.
What was better in the second half of the defense? Looked like things turned a little bit.
Well, I mean, our guys are going to fight, and I mean, we fought, even though we ended up running it out, and at the very end, just 3 scores at a certain time, it's not worth risking injury. But our guys fought, up until the touchdown throw that 4-minute to 87, which is a heck of a throw and catch. We had opportunities to get back in the game. I think we got down to 10 points and had a couple of possessions on offense to get it to a 1-score game, and then we ended up turning it over and gave up the touchdown, and then that was it. But our guys fought their tails off. Coaches were fighting like heck on the sideline, making adjustments. Our guys are in tune with, figuring out how they're attacking us and try to come up with some solutions. So our guys, our guys are always going to fight, to the very end.
Would you say the way Sam played?
Well, it wasn't good enough to win. I know he's disappointed. It just didn't feel like we were getting the ball out on time, and then it wasn't complemented with our pass protection. I know we gave up a bunch of sacks, and they did a good job too. So, they covered the routes and rushed the passer, and it was a complimentary game on their end on defense.
Pretty tough situation for him to be thrown into, though. I mean, the situation Sam went into, Traylon, and.
Well, yeah, but that's why we have Sam. That's why we have Sam to come in and help us win games if he needs to. So, but we look. I mean, it's a tough situation. He hasn't played yet this year, and we got faith in Sam. The guy's a great player. If he gets another opportunity, he'll do a great job.
You say off the top you were out coached. In what way was that playing better?
Yeah, I just, look, I mean, you want to feel like you're ahead of the game, and we just didn't start fast enough. So we'll look at why and figure out schematically on what we can do better. But we're never going to come in here and be like, look, the guy's screwed. I mean, it's, I got to put him in better positions. We got to have a better plan on offense and special teams. We know that. It just wasn't good enough. So our job is to figure out why and fix it so we can move forward.
JSN had another productive game. What do you attribute most to his breakout this year?
I wouldn't call it a breakout. I mean, this guy's been making plays since we walked in the door, and there's a reason that we drafted him in the first round last year. So can't speak to last year, but this guy's a dynamite player, and he just brings it every day. So he's the guy that we thought he was. He's playing great. I mean, he's doing a great job.
Anything else? Well, Kenneth Walker, just, are you hoping he'll be back next week, or?
Yeah, I'm hoping's a good word.
Do you have any sort of better idea as to the likelihood of that?
I mean, I haven't had any new information since Friday, so he just couldn't go this week. It's I think he's like, we're not looking at a long-term thing though. Like structurally, he's okay. It's not like structurally he's all right.
Anything else? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So probably not the way you want to make your debut or get your first, some significant snaps. Just how tough is that situation going in, trailing, they know you got to throw the ball, all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, I got to be better. I think this is my job, is to be ready to go in there and play well and help this team win, and I didn't do that today. So, I mean, I just got to be better and, watch the film, learn from it. But definitely we had chances there in the second half. Defense played well, put us in good position. I just got to be better.
What did you see in terms of what you were reading on the interception?
Yeah, I mean, they're playing a lot of cover two. We kind of had a four verticals concept, and kind of thought I had Noah there in between the two linebackers, but just got to make a smart decision.
I think they sacked you 4 times as well. I guess what was kind of, obviously they were having a good rush all night long, but what did you kind of see there with the sacks?
Yeah, I mean, I just got to find a way to get the ball out. At the end of the day, I mean, sacks are a quarterback stat, and got to hit the check downs a little faster, and just get the ball out of my hand before they get to me.
Was there anything Geno said to you when he came back from the field on the sidelines, encouraging you in a tough situation like that?
Yeah, I mean, he was very encouraging. Just trying to, help me get comfortable out there. I mean, obviously he's been in that situation before as well, and knows it's kind of tough to come in a game, kind of coming off the bench. But at the end of the day, it's what I get paid to do, and I got to be better. But no, Geno was great. He's a great friend of mine, and it was good having him out there.
What was it like when he goes down there and you rush in to get ready and go in there for the first time, and kind of that whole sequence while you're kind of figuring out exactly what happened to him and how that all played out?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really, focus too much on, what exactly happened. I mean, I still don't even know what exactly was going on there, but, I try to stay in the game on the sidelines and play the game, each play in my head. So, you feel like you're in the game. So you just got to go out there, and now you're the one making the plays.
Sam, there's significant games still to play. If you have to play going forward, do you feel like you're ready for that? And what would you do to prepare?
Definitely, I prepare every week like I'm the starter. But if I am playing, just getting those reps in practice will be important, and just getting the whole week to get ready to go will be a big thing. And I got to make sure I'm doing the right things to prepare myself for Sundays.
How is your approach or career different now that you're here with Seattle than it was last season?
Just throughout the season, obviously, being the starter last year, not this year. But as far as from an approach standpoint, I try to approach the game the same way and try to approach the game like I'm playing.
Anything else? Thank you, sir.
Cool. Appreciate it, guys.